Creation or consumption. Those are really the two choices we have, isn't it? Do we want to create something, or do we want to consume and waste time? Do we want to actually act on whatever we have going on, or do we want to miss that opportunity to act on it and instead waste time consuming meaningless content, consuming things that don't add value to our lives, consuming things that fry our brains, that consuming things that zap our genius, that zap our creativity, consuming things that won't help us in the future? Or do we want to spend that time creating, actually trying and working towards something, actually becoming a better person, actually using your time to add value to your life, using your time wisely in a way which will actually help you in the future? Consumption or creation? That's really what it comes down to. It's all mental. It's all a mental battle. We have those two choices, consumption or creation. And don't get me wrong, we're not robots. We are going to consume, right? We have to consume to learn things, right? But the mistake we make is we consume with mindless entertainment, with things that don't even allow you to think or reflect. That favorite Netflix series you have, all those hours a day wasted just on consuming a show, consuming something that when you finish, it doesn't bring any result. We could decide what we want to consume. We could decide what we want to listen to. We could decide what we want to learn. If you're in your car, if you're driving to the gym, you could decide what you put on. You could decide what you listen to in the car. You could listen to mindless music, or you could listen to something that's going to add value to your life. It's all a choice. Everything is a choice. What do you really want out of life? What do you really want to improve upon? And how bad do you really want to improve? Because your habits do show what result you will get. They show what you will get in the future. Creation or consumption? What are you consuming? What books are you reading? When's the last time you read a book? What type of books are you reading? Are you reading books that are related to what you want to achieve in life, or related to the type of lifestyle you want to live? Or you're not reading at all? It's all a choice. Everything is a choice. On your downtime, you should use that downtime to be learning, to be improving, to be developing. I think a rule of thumb is just your habits should mostly be habits that are aimed to improve your life. Of course, we're all human. We do have our times where we want to, watch something that does entertain us, but we shouldn't let that rule our life. There's a problem when we're spending hours and hours and hours on our phones just scrolling for no reason. Hours and hours on our phone doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing. Hours and hours just watching television mindlessly, taking away our ability to think for ourselves. Right? We need to be more conscious in what we're actually doing. We need to really be more useful with our time. Use our time wisely, because our time does expire eventually. And when you look back on your life, if you haven't achieved the things that you really wanted to, or if you haven't lived life to its fullest potential, you will be filled with something terrible. And that thing is called regret. And nobody wants to live in regret. So let's just make sure that we create more than we consume. And when we do consume, let's try and make it add value to our lives, and not just be a mindless activity. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'll see you in the next one.